Well, I'm not too sure how well this will work with my hands all in the way, but I'm going to end up doing a time-lapse thing for it. But I'm going to draw my pattern on this project here. There's the stem. These are called vines. And I'm just going to hush now so I don't pay attention. And sometimes I'll come in here trying to do that. They'll tell me that needs to be backgrounded. I don't know if you see that faint circle there or not. It's kind of a guideline. And like this, I'm going to do a time-lapse. I'm going to speed it up a little bit when I go to edit and everything like that. What I'm trying to do is fill this corner here with floral, and I'm going to do a basket stamp up here, just to kind of break it up a little bit. I'm going to come up here like that, and then come down here. I'll also get my butt. Yeah, and I'm sorry, so the apartment, you know, yeah, see, oh, my God. I'm sorry, here. Everybody, don't you? This is yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I see it. There's already now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do I don't like it. You know, I'm going to use those yet. I can't. I don't do this. Here. There you go. Have you got like this? This idea. Okay. These are here. Yeah. I can put it over here. Oh, yeah. All right. There you go. That's here. So that's again. It's there. It's right here. So right here. So and so yes. That's it.
I'm talking about around here. Remember, we're going to dye that to burgundy, and then we're going to antique it burgundy.
Kind of hard to see down there. I'll get the camera a little bit. Because earlier, my old big hands get in the way. Oh, this scratchy throat cough thing's still killing me. Not killing me, just oh, man. It's like I'm going to get dizzy as many times as I've got to skid around it. Change direction so I get my power rolling, my brush rolling. Well, there's all the outside ones. I'm an antique on the top of all this, but I'm making sure it's good dark everywhere and even. I like it. I like it. I like it. I see, so I like it.
Hey, kiddos, how the heck are you? Here's the next step in my little build that I'm doing here that I thought I'd show you how I do it. Now, again, disclaimer time. This might not be the right way to do it. This might not be the best way to do it, but it's the way I've come up with. What I'm building is a double gusset. Basically what that means is it's going to have two pockets with a divider in the middle. So the first thing I need to do is determine how long the gussets need to be. What I've done up to this point is skived both edges that will be sewn together, and then I've come in with a French skiver, and I've skived the middle here a little bit because I'm going to sew that together, and that just makes it easier to form. Basically, I'm going to have another piece like this almost that I'll put in there and sew up. But what we're doing right now is determining how long that needs to be. Yeah, you could sit here and roll. In fact, I'm going to do it just for giggles. You could go like this and go like that. And can you see right here? Yeah. I'm going to make a little mark with an ink pen just to see how close that's gonna be. But what I like to do is go ahead and use some rubber cement because it comes apart easier, and just put it together down here. Let me turn it around. Match them two corners up. Come in here like that. And the reason it's hard to guess is because when you get to that corner right there, you kind of got to sort of stretch it like that, like that. Now again, remember, I'm only using the rubber cement because I want to be able to take it apart here in a minute once I get this figured out. So but when it is time to sew it up together on the machine, I'm going to go ahead and use a contact cement. And really all I got to do is make it around these two corners here as far as the gluing goes. And then once I've got that, now I don't even have to glue this. And can you see? Can you see? Yeah. There is where I need to not cut it, but that's where it needs to fold over at. So I'm going to cut it a 1/2 inch this way, and then fold it and glue it, or glue it and then fold it. And then stitch it like I did over here. So now I've got that marked, so I can go ahead and just take that off and shoot, get a square over here like this. Square that up. In fact, I'm going to come to this side here that has not been manipulated and stretched like we did, you know, right there. And you can see I'm a good 1.5 inches different right there. So now I'll take this here and cut that, and then I'll take this right here, go like this. Now that's going to be my glue line, but I need to come and skive that first before I glue that. So there's that part of the process. Then the next thing I'm going to make is the middle panel. That middle panel needs to be a little bit smaller than what this one here is, because when I do this and sew that together, sew it around there like this, it's going to grow that thickness of the leather ×2 over here and over there. So, and of course that middle panel's not going to be tooled like that. So anyway, that's that part of the process. Toodaloo, buggaroos. But I'm getting close to that part of the build. Well, let me show you what I did. And I'm not done yet, but I'm close. I had a lady come to me and says, "Oh, David, I need a new a shell bag." Reach in there, grab some shells, put them in her shotgun. She does, what do they call that? Clay sport shooting stuff. She goes, "But David, I want to put my buckle on the bag, David. Where can I put the buckle at?" Said, well, we can put it there. She goes, nah, I don't like that there because I want to do something like that down there. I said, well, let's put it up here. So I tossed and turned, and how in the world am I going to do this? Because she tells me, David, I might want to change buckles. Okay, that's okay. I understand that. You win a new buckle, you want to put it on. So what are we going to do, David? David was tossing and turning, and finally, bam, the light bulb finally went off. We're going to do this. This is Velcro. Back here, I sewed Velcro. I didn't need to do but just that little bit there, but I'll show you why I did this over here later. So we take the buckle, and this has got Velcro on it, so that she can swap buckles out. Then we'll take it and push it through here like this. Now that slot is bigger than a belt because the buckle part there, I want to be able to see. Now what I'm doing now is pulling this way as far as I can once I put that tongue on that buckle in that hole. And then once I've got it as tight as I can get it, then I'll put that Velcro on it. Now I need to cut that short. I understand. And then, because that's such a process, I couldn't just really sew that flap. So I just went ahead and put snaps back here. So now she can take her belt that she wears all the time and run it through there, and then wear this while she's shooting her stuff. So, ta-da! There it is, kiddos. Of course, that's one of my buckles there, but we're just kind of... And every buckle's going to be different. She might have to bring it back. I might have to punch a different hole here or there or something like that. But that's the thing I was wanting to accomplish, was to make sure that it would stay. That's why pulling this far hard was necessary. I'm sure it will eventually pop loose like that. And if that gets it, and I don't know, maybe we'll just have to do a smaller hole. Put the hole over here. And notice it's kind of got a natural curve to it. So when it fits on her hip, it's nice and curvy. So there it is. Now I got a little cut like this. I got to cut that short and finish that up somehow or another. But yeah, damn near got it done. Toodaloo, buggaroos. Now the belt doesn't match this. The belt's made for somebody else. It just happened to have the same basket stamp. Even the inside's got some cool in it. I did that to keep it light and a little flexible back there. Whoopsie. Let that sunshine hit it. Of course, when it's on, it'll hang straight. I just don't